Now, you may have to switch to smaller humans. It's really hard for you to David, let me borrow you real quick. Alright. Alright, Joe. Look. So, we got here, alright? So, oftentimes what I've been doing is as I've been passing, and let's say I'm passing, as I'm passing here, right? I get it right in here. Because what this does is that it prevents him really from doing quite a lot. Whether he wants to turn into me here, I keep this up right here. I can frame here, and I'm here, and I'm always dynamic here, okay? Because my hands enable me to hop up knee to the belly here. And I move from this far leg here, which I'm doing something similar like the weave here. And if he starts turning hard to his right, I can move this here and I can pull this back up here and go right back to this leg here. But progressively, I want to be able to make my way more towards the north-south, okay? And enables me to get it moving and turning so I can get to the north-south matrix, okay? So from this situation here, if I went and got here, what I've noticed is that if I switch my base here, that leg is there, and you just remove it and you pummel right in, okay? Now here's where the fun starts, okay? As I get here, I want to first S-grip my hands here, okay? Or ideally, get a seatbelt right here and keep my elbow up. As I drive his weight forward, take a step right in here, and what I want is, I want my back of my knee, V, to be in his V. But this elbow blocks. So what I realized in reviewing the footage that I do extensively is that if I just lift the elbow here, I can get this here, and I can get this right here, all right? Now, two things happen. This arm is either gonna be in, which is gonna be the cry dead orchard, or the dead cry angle, or cry dead orchard, okay? Or come over here, and then this knee is gonna lock the triangle right here. As this elbow stays below his knee, even though this is pointing up, towards the foot is below, towards the hip is above the knee, okay? So now you see, it's my V of my knee, V of his knee, and I have the triangle here. And I like to do this grip here, so my left hand can reach the shin, okay? Now as this stays here, okay, you can even keep it here. I'm just going to now slowly here, lock a triangle, but not super tight, so as not to force his knee into his jaw too hard. Because this right here doesn't feel very good. And then from here you have knee bar, you have toe hold, you have arm lock, you have wrist lock here, you have the actual CryAngle here, which is just squeezing this right here, a little bit out of knee bar. Look, you have the knee and the hand right here, double slot machine. Okay? If he starts fishing his leg or arm underneath, you can even grab this sleeve here. You can just pull it up right here and just keep pulling it in some sort of weird shoulder lock right here. As he taps, you take this hand and you move it right back. Okay? And then the best part is, because this leg is up, you see how this knee stays below right here? I don't want to let him weave his leg over this foot either, okay? Yeah, so I keep that swatted away, let it fly. But what I want to do is, I want to make sure that if he ends up somehow miraculously pushing this leg off the head, I hook here, and then I hook his hip here, and then I go right through there. And you have a very nice tight knee bar from there as well, okay? Now, you need to practice this on smaller human beings, because that's just the way the pecking order goes. So even when they're faced away, or you're here, and you see that right there, look, go right here, and then you can go here. Sometimes you can even grab this collar here, now this sleeve here, as this elbow comes up, and you just walk your foot right in there and slide up like that. The best amount, as you lift the knee up, and your knee goes inside of his knee here, okay? Maybe, if you're skinny enough, you can get here, okay? And you can get it like a dead orchard. Right here, you see how his arms are stuck in there?
So dead orchard is both arms in?
Dead orchard is basically a triangle with both arms in. I do that from the lapel arm truck, okay? If his arm is out, this one, then you bring it here, and then you just lock it right here, okay? That heel on the collarbone doesn't feel too good either. Look, you have a little bit of twisty twist of a heel lock, something over here, okay? You have this right here. Now his arms are really stuck here, okay? You have this right here, this. This is all wedged between his face and, you know, really deep right in there. Okay. And you have the CryAngle, okay? And you just squeeze it, and that's in itself, okay? So one last time, sorry, Davis. I'm killing it very gently. So look, so here, down in the face where you can have this figure 4 seatbelt here, and then you just take your hand out and you just go hook, and then step here, lift, wrap this thing here. Sometimes, what I notice also, this arm pops out too. But as long as you have his knee and head together, this substitutes the arm. Man, he's flexible. Because you notice, I don't know if you can see, his arm was in here. So now his arm popped out, but if you get it tight enough, it works. So before, it was right here. Okay. Which is why this arm is accessible. Sometimes this happens here, so you just grab both, you pull them here, here. But just be gentle. If you go here, squeeze. And then if you wanna, if you feel them using that free arm to push the head here, you start hooking here, and your right foot goes right to the hip as this leg comes here and hooks and engage the hips for a super tight rebar going that way, which will really pose. I'm going. All right. Switch it up and then try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Davis would like to volunteer with Bernie, and then everybody. But remember.